Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're digging into a really common weight loss tactic that, on the surface, seems like a total no-brainer. Eat less, weigh less. But what if skipping that first meal of the day is actually messing up your goals? Let's get into it. All right, so let's jump right in with that big question. We're going to challenge a super popular diet strategy, the one that so many of us turn to when we're trying to cut back on calories. So here it is, the big one. Should you be skipping breakfast to lose weight? I mean, on paper, the math seems simple, right? Fewer meals should mean fewer calories. But as we're about to see, the way your body actually responds is, well, it's a whole lot more complicated than that. And that's because skipping your morning meal can actually kickstart this nasty feedback loop. We're calling it the vicious hunger cycle. And instead of giving you more control, it does the exact opposite, which is why this whole strategy can backfire big time. It all starts so innocently. Step one, you skip breakfast. Maybe you just grab a coffee to power through the morning. But that one decision directly leads to step two. By the time mid-afternoon rolls around, hunger doesn't just politely ask for your attention. Oh no, it kicks the door down. Yeah, and I really want to be clear about what this feels like. This isn't just, I could probably eat something. No, this is an intense, overwhelming hunger that basically hijacks your brain. It makes those rational, healthy food choices feel completely impossible. This is pure biology at work, not a lack of willpower. It's your body's survival instincts going into overdrive. So you basically have two scenarios in the morning, two paths you can take. On one side, you've got the skip breakfast route. That's what triggers that chaotic hunger cycle and leads to that intense hunger later on. But on the other side, we have the eat early option. This one creates something totally different, what we're calling the breakfast advantage. And it's all about helping you feel full longer. Okay, so let's flip this around and talk about the advantages of eating early. This is all about making one simple shift that leads to lasting satisfaction. It's not about eating more food. It's about eating smarter by eating earlier. It's about breaking that hunger cycle before it even has a chance to start. So what is this breakfast advantage we're talking about? Well, think of it as that feeling of calm, steady, lasting fullness you get from having a small, balanced meal pretty early in your day. You're basically stabilizing your system from the get-go. This helps you avoid that whole hormonal spiral that leads to crazy cravings later. You're in the driver's seat, managing your hunger instead of it managing you. And really, it all comes down to this one simple idea. Feel full longer. That's it. That is the entire goal. By giving your body just a little bit of fuel early on, you stop that desperate, out-of-control hunger from taking over your afternoon. All right, so how do you actually do this? Let's talk about your new morning routine and how to put this breakfast advantage into practice. It all starts with building a new, simple habit in the morning. Okay, let's wrap this all up in a neat little package for you. Your goal? To break that vicious hunger cycle. The method? It's simple. Eat early instead of skipping. The feeling you're aiming for is calm and satisfied, not frantic and starving. And the result? You feel full longer and you stay in control of your food choices for the rest of the day. Now, if you're thinking, okay, I get it, but what should I actually eat? We've got you covered. The source material lays out a full method with specifics on what kinds of meals work best and the ideal timing. We've dropped the link for you right in the bio. So I want to leave you with this one final thought. What if the key to managing hunger isn't about restriction, but all about strategy? What if it's not about skipping a meal at all, but simply about getting the timing right? It's a simple shift in thinking that could turn breakfast from being your enemy into your greatest ally. Thanks for checking this out.